Hello humans, it's just Martine and welcome to a weekend in my life. This month so far has been absolutely crazy. I was back home for spring break at the beginning of it, and then last week I was at a conference. So I feel like I've been knocked out of my routine so many times, and it's been for good reasons every time, and I've had a lot of good times this month, but this weekend I just want a chill weekend with my normal routine and lots of reading, and I felt like why not bring you along for that? So it's Saturday morning. I've been lazing about in bed watching YouTube for a while since I woke up, and then I finished editing my video for this weekend. I edited all the talking bits of it yesterday, but I didn't want to find the music to put for my B-roll yesterday, so I did that this morning, and it's exporting right now. Shaping up to be a pretty normal Saturday morning. I have a call with a friend. The call's supposed to be at 9. My guess is it's going to start a little later than that because I feel like the friend's going to wake up at 9 and be like, I need a few minutes. And I'm going to be like, yeah, of course. So I have that call this morning. My other plans for today are to finish prepping my video for tomorrow. So I need like thumbnail, upload it, all that stuff, and to read, right? That's the goal, to read, because tomorrow, Shelf This book club live show, I'm 30% of the way into the book. So I do need to finish that. Ideally, I would finish it today. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to see what I can do. The book is Northwood's. Ruby picked it out. So far, I'm not sure that I'm jiving with it, which is why I've had a slow start, but we'll see. Maybe it will pick up as I binge read it. The weather has been super nice the last few days, so hopefully I'll spend a lot of time outside. Like this was me yesterday afternoon, just reading outside by the turtle pond, living my best life. So hopefully more of that, but I'm glad you're here with me. Let's have a good weekend. Yippee! Making my bed is a really important part of my routine. I live in a very small apartment. You're looking at all of it. Having my bed made means that at least half of the room is picked up, generally, which is how I like it. Clear space, clear mind. In terms of my outfit for the day, I'm gonna wear some jeans and a t-shirt. I rarely wore jeans, I would say, for the last couple years, and recently they're my favorite thing to wear. I don't know why. It's not really the case this weekend because it's like a nice temperature out, but when it's hot for some reason, they're easier for me than leggings recently. Brains are weird, and that's okay. The world's simplest OOTD. I do keep it kind of chilly in my room. You can probably hear the AC right now. It's loud as heck. I like to keep it at 68 during the day, so I'll be wearing this jacket more than I won't be. I can't tell if a little French tuck is working for me here or not, since I'm wearing a belt. Methinks yes, but ready with like 8 minutes to spare until my call. Not that I need to be wearing not pajamas to take my call, but I'll just feel more like the day has begun. You could also see one thing that I'd like to do this weekend is clear out these. I like to put a post-it note here whenever I need to film a book review for one of my videos. I'm quite behind. Oops. I'm gonna leave you alone and I'm gonna go have my phone call and we'll talk later. Okay, well that was a total fail. It's just a couple minutes later. My friend had to postpone our call until tomorrow. So I will chat with no one. I will chat with you. It's a beautiful morning out and I want to enjoy it anyway. And I had just remarked to myself like, oh, I should have been outside to take this call. It's so nice out. But I didn't have enough time before the call started to get outside. So yeah, outside it is. The universe chose for me. Thank you, universe. Let's go see what we can see out in the big wide world. Maybe I should try to go geocaching. There's a geocache. It's not that far away. It's supposed to be there. Maybe we'll try to find that this weekend. That would be so fun. Okay. Maybe my morning plans have changed. Let's go. I am shook. I just found my first geocache ever. I've gone before to try and find one, but I failed that time, or my friend and I gave up. But this time, I totally found it. I don't even know where to put you. Okay. It's this little box. I found it. I don't have a pen to write in the logbook. So I'll mark on the app that I was here, but I can't like write it in the book. But oh my gosh, that was so fun. I kind of felt like I was doing something illegal to try and find it because of where it's hidden. Like, I didn't know that thing could be moved. I kind of don't want to spoil it in case somebody ever tries to find this one and is watching, but I don't know why you would. So it's in this light post, and the prompt that they gave was like lights on, lights on. So I saw this light post in like near the coordinates where it's supposed to be, and then the hint was lift up and away, and I was like, what can I lift about this? So I lifted this little thing, and sure enough, there was a little box there. That's so fun. This is the closest one to me, so it's like not easy to get to another one, but that was like such a fun way to spend a couple minutes. And now that I'm next to the Dollar Tree, I might as well go inside. Oops. Okay, so I did end up getting a couple of treats from Dollar Tree. I still had some money on a gift card, so I was like, why the heck not? I got myself a bag of Zappos Hotter and Hot jalapeno. Jalapeno chips are delicious. I don't have them very often, so just got myself a snack size bag. And then the reason I decided to make a purchase at all was because I saw there were 2 flavors of Haribo gummy bears I had never seen before, and I obviously wanted to try them. The first is tropical. I especially love him because he looks like a golden bear version of me with his funky shirt. It's tropical flavor, and it has pineapple, kiwi, passion fruit, and paradise punch. Pineapple's definitely in the regular bag of Haribo gummy bears. I can't remember if kiwi is. I feel like it is, but passion fruit and paradise punch, I haven't tried those, so I'm excited for that. And then the second one is wild berry, which is blueberry, strawberry, wild cherry, raspberry, and blackberry. I think the blackberry, wild cherry, and blueberry are ones I haven't tried before. So I'm excited about those. Who knows when I'll actually try them. But I'm gonna finally read now. I've read for like 10 minutes on my way to breakfast, but I did not read more than that. So it's time to make some progress on Northwoods, I feel like. Off to reading I go. Okay, so I did spend like 25 minutes working on reading Northwoods, and I got to under the 3-hour mark left according to Kindle, which is great. But then I decided to make my thumbnail and upload my video for tomorrow. It's a 3-hour reading challenge, but one that I like knew I would fail because I was going to a conference. This might seem like such a small thing to people. People film reading challenges that they fail all the time, and it's not a big deal. And I used to do the same. Before I ever succeeded at a 24 and 48, I uploaded several vlogs of me attempting 24 and 48s that I just absolutely failed. I don't know what changed, but over the past 2-3 years, maybe, ever since I started graduate school, or I guess ever since I started succeeding at 24 and 48s, I haven't really wanted to film and post a reading challenge if I thought I would really fail it quite badly. There were a couple things going on there. One, this expectation that like I've done it once, so I should be able to nail it every other time, but also just questioning myself, is it interesting for the viewer to watch if I don't succeed at the thing that I say I'm setting out to do? But like, yes, because I watch videos like that all the time and I still find them interesting. I don't know why I hold myself to this ridiculous standard. So I decided I needed like a theme to film my week at the conference because I wanted to vlog the conference, but I wanted like a gimmick to it. So that's what I chose. But I don't know why it feels vulnerable to like put it on the internet. There are other videos of me failing on the internet, but this is a step in the right direction of me just saying like, hey, I'm gonna do what I can, but I might not succeed at this challenge. I'm proud of making that decision because I feel like of the things getting in my way of vlogging over the past year and a half or so, one of them has been this insane sense of perfectionism or desire for perfection for my videos, whether that's I think my storytelling's not good enough, or that my life isn't interesting enough to share, or that I'm not going to succeed at something. And that's just like silly. I make these videos not to seem perfect, but just to share my life and document my life. And looking back on some of my past videos, some of my videos that I like the best are simple ones where I was just myself and like figuring out how to use YouTube. Like my old videos are not good, but I still think they're fun to have for me. So like, I don't know. I just want to challenge myself And I did that in my like goals video for the year where I was talking about wanting to be able to vlog just like as I am, show up as I am. And that's something that's like really necessary if I'm going to share like a weekend with you or something. And it's definitely something that's gotten in my way. That and setting up my mic every time I want to say something to the camera. So I'm just trying to overcome those small obstacles as we go. But that has been me avoiding reading for long enough, except that I think it's lunchtime, so I might have a little lunch and then read, or maybe I'll do a little short reading sprint and then I will have lunch. Either one. But those two things are going to happen, lunch and reading. Just the order depends. It's a little past 4 p.m. and I have some big news. I just finished reading Northwoods, and I'm giving it 4 stars, which is crazy because at the beginning of the day, I was not enjoying it. And I had a really hard time giving this a rating. Do with that what you will. What is this book about? This book is about a piece of land in Western Massachusetts. The land is the main character. We have a bunch of landowners cycle through this same land, but the one thing that is constant about this book is that we are following this piece of land. And we're following it from like the time of like the French and Indian War up until more modern times. We follow all sorts of different characters, which I definitely enjoyed. In the beginning, there were a couple things that I weren't liking about this book. Wasn't liking. The beginning felt like a slow start. I didn't understand what was happening at first. And then we got into the chapter all about apples and it really lost me. And there are also a couple of sections that are written as like poems in this book or like as songs. And I don't read poems well. Like my brain focuses more on the rhythm of it than the words. And then I like realized that I have no idea what they just said because I was focusing on the rhythm, not the words. So I was having problems with that. But my interest was definitely peaked by around like chapter 3. It was broken up into weird sections when we were following these 2 twin sisters that had inherited this land from their father. And their dynamic was weird and messed up. And so like that whole thing was shocking. And then we got into this section with like these letters and this secret affair, and that was crazy. And then we ended up with a family who was like dealing with mental health issues. And then like all of these things were happening on this land. And it was just kind of a wild ride. So eventually I got into the flow of it and really enjoyed myself. Like I thought today would be like pulling teeth, but I was flipping my pages, having a good time, but still feel really like confused about this book because of those different types of sections, and like some of them didn't do it for me and some did. But overall, I had a good time with this. It was a really interesting book to like think about, which I think is the point. And something happened near the end that was mind-blowing. I was like, why are you here? And then it was made clear and I was like, oh my goodness. It was darker than I thought it would be. More death than anticipated. I didn't really know anything about this going in. I knew that Ruby picked it, so that it was probably a lit fic, and that's all. So it had a lot going on. I'll be interested to hear everybody else's thoughts. I actually also haven't checked any of their spoilered messages in the Shelf This Discord because I was just reading so fast. So I should probably go look at those and see what people thought. As for the rest of the evening, not much interesting will happen. I'll have dinner. I'll probably read some more because I focused so much on this book. I have like other books I would like to work on. And I also have to do my laundry. Thing is, when I do start my laundry, it will be way too loud and I will not be able to talk to you. So this might be your last update from me tonight. But like, I won't have much to tell you. I'll read from a couple of books because my currently reading is too large right now. So I want to make progress on a couple of them. But I won't really have any thoughts to share. I'll read, I'll work on my habits for the day, although I've done most of them, but I still need to like do Duolingo and send a friend a voice memo and hug myself a few more times, but that's it. Okay, my AC's on, so it's loud in here. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm in a good mood today. As you can see, I just had a phone call with my friend, and that was really nice. That friend and I are often very reflective. So like we start by talking about our week and then we end up talking about like deep self-growth things, which is always really fulfilling for me and challenging at the same time. So that was good. Today, what are my plans? So much talking to people today because I have this call, and then I have my Zoom call with my family later, my FaceTime with Michaela, and the Shelf This live show tonight. Chatty. That does mean I will have less reading time. I had plenty of reading time yesterday and time by myself, and I'm spending time with people today. So yay, time with people. I will also read though, because I would like to finish a book today. I don't know what book that'll be, probably one of my TBR crime books or something like that. I also am going to walk to the pharmacy because my prescription was not supposed to be ready until tomorrow, but the app says it is ready, and that is good because I do need it. And I like to go on the weekends instead of making the trek over there when I could be working instead. Other things. My night last night was good. I did my laundry. I haven't folded it yet. That's my usual MO for a Saturday, is to do laundry, but not to fold it. That's a Sunday job, especially because the machines are so loud. So I like to get that loudness out of the way on Saturday night when I'm like more tolerant of it. And then on Sunday, I want a nice, quiet Sunday so I can fold my laundry, but I don't want the machines going. Oh, I have a video coming out today. I think that's pretty much it. I had one Pop-Tart in the middle of the night. I'm probably gonna have the second one now for a little brekkie, and then maybe I'll head over to pick up my prescription. It doesn't open until 11, and it's just past 10, but like I'll meander over there. Hello, it's significantly later. It's 4 p.m. and I've been a busy little bee. I walked to the pharmacy and I grabbed myself Chipotle on the way back as a little treat because I looked at the dining hall menu. There was nothing I wanted for lunch and dinner, and Chipotle will give me at least 2 meals. And then what did I do? I watched TV. I've been watching Abbott Elementary. I'm on season 2. And then I had a little chat with Bailey, a call with my family, and then a call with my sister. And now I have like 2.5 hours before the Shelf This live show, so I want to get some more reading done. In particular, I think the book I want to finish today, this looks like I have a lot left, but it's a quick YA read. It's for TBR crime, so I think I want to do that. So I'll work on that for a bit. Eventually, I'll eat dinner, just leftovers, and then we'll have the live show tonight. Other things, I haven't folded my laundry, and I haven't done like any of my daily habits, so I need to do that too. This has just been a good check-in for me to say what still needs to happen today, because it's been a really chill day so far, which is good. That's what Sundays are for. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do habits. Break. Go team. Well, I finished my book just in time for the Shelf This live show, so that's exciting. Gonna talk with my friends about books. Yippee. I am exhausted though. It's approaching 6:30 p.m. and it feels like it's 10:30 p.m. Like I'm beyond exhausted, don't know why. So the plan, I think, for the rest of the night, I'm going to watch this live show. I'm going to fold my laundry while watching. And then I'm going to do the rest of my habits for the day and then just chill until I fall asleep. But we can catch up after the live show if I can stay awake. I've got this. It's just past 8 p.m. I watched the live show. and then I watched YouTube for a bit longer, and I am tired and I'm going to start getting ready for bed. This seems like such a simple thing, but I particularly enjoyed the Shelf This book club live show today because I had just finished the book yesterday. And I tend to have this habit of finishing books like a little before the actual live show is, and that always kicks me in the butt because then I don't remember what happens in the book by the time that we talk about it. So it was nice to actually know what was going on and to remember what had happened in the book. And that was a good way to end a Sunday night with my friends. The weekend went way too fast, especially today. It felt like I blinked and it was done, as you could kind of tell by the fact that I barely updated because it was just like the day was done suddenly. But thank you so much for spending some time this weekend with me. I need to set you somewhere to do my outro. Does this work? You're a little lopsided. That's okay. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Out of the weekend, which day is your favorite, Saturday or Sunday, and why? Personally, I'm a big fan of Saturdays because it means there's still more weekend afterwards. And subscribe for more bookish and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!